Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Mahvash Mohtadullah and I'm a writer. I wasn't always a writer. In fact, I've been a banker for a while, living out the Indian subcontinental dream of most parents of either becoming a doctor, an engineer, or a lawyer, or then a banker. I began writing during the pandemic. In fact, I wrote my first piece during the first ever COVID lockdown, and I haven't looked back since. So basically, the objective of my storytelling is to uplift and encourage the cause of the women in our part of the world, and also of the men that support them. I have also written 4 books in a children's series called Curious Animals and Quirky Creatures, and it is about oddball little animals that one doesn't really hear about generally, and their little brushes with life, showing humor, courage and joy. I also have a book of poetry called Shimmering Scraps of Poetry and Madness, and as the title suggests, it includes everything from the sublime to the ridiculous. I hope you enjoy what you hear. Hello everyone. I'm going to be reading a little story from my first children's book, Curious Animals, a Cloud, a Fruit and a Flower. And the story I'm going to be reading is called Quibble the Caterpillar. Quibble was a caterpillar, grumpy as they come. He'd scowl at all who came his way, always looking glum. He'd eat his way through the leaves of the milkweed plants around him. He'd kick his brothers and sisters away, if near him he found them. He crunched and munched incessantly until his skin grew tight, and he couldn't lift a leg or 6, however hard he tried. He was extra grumpy now, feeling like a balloon. So he wove himself a silken bed and thought he'd take a snooze. He groused and grumbled in his sleep for 12 whole days and nights, and then crawled out of bed legs first, feeling blithe and feather-light. Quibble wondered why he wasn't frowning at the world, when suddenly he discovered his wings of black and gold. He spread them out delightedly and went soaring in the sky. Quibble the Caterpillar was now Monarch the Butterfly. I hope you enjoyed this little story. Look out for more.